Hello, hello, hello. What's up, people of the internet? It's me, Dark313 Knight, back again with another add-on showcase for you guys. And today we're going to be checking out Magix by Hams 22. This is an amazing add-on that adds an array of magical armor and staff. So let's get straight into it with the basics. How to craft a basic staff. You're gonna need 2 iron ingots and a stick for this one. Very simple, very easy in this array. But of course, all of this is available to be easily crafted in the crafting menu. Basic staff, click on that, bam, you have your basic staff. What does it do? Nothing. It has this cool animation though. Not in third person, but it has this cool first person animation. Just like, eh. But to enchant your magic staff, you would first need a crystal. And to craft them crystals, you need to make this table. And this table is very easily made by some gold, 3 gold ingots, some carpet, and some deep slate. Cobble deep slate and 3 cobble deep slate slabs. Let me show you how it's done, guys. You just go here in the crafting menu and bing bada boom, your magical crafting table. Bang, and this is how it looks like. Very cool, very nice. I'll show you the interface here in a second once we get to the crystals over there. And then to enchant your wands with the crystals, because this is to make the crystals, you need to enchant your wands with the crystal. You must make this super killer looking. I don't know yet. Let's find out what it's called. Hold up. You need, for this crafting recipe, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cobble deep slate, redstone, and gold blocks. 3 gold blocks. So this is like not end game, but like middle game, like content. So, you're gonna get a magical forge, plop that down, and it's a cool animation. Alright, super cool animation. And you need to put your basic staff by just right clicking right here, and you can just like have it there and it will display. But if you want to enchant it, you're gonna need some of these cool crystals here. And of course, if you want to take out your magic staff, just punch it. It will fall right behind here always. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that here because we have some over here. Alright, so let's head straight over to our first magical staff, the sand staff. It's a cool staff that requires some cut sandstone. So we need 4 normal cut sandstone, 2 gold blocks, and then some red cut sandstone, and then the main component of most of these crystals, the heart of the sea. Finally giving the heart of the sea, in my opinion, a purpose other than a useless thing no one will ever make. And you just go into the magical crafting table, and then you can make yourself a sand core. You're gonna craft that sand core, you're gonna get your basic sab, and then you're gonna sit and enjoy this amazing animation. You just put your thing in there, you right click on it, and boom, your sand staff is here. Punch it when you want it, and then it will fall, and then you'll get the sand staff. The sand staff actually requires some enemies nearby to show off what it does, which I don't have right now, but in the end of the video, I will show you what it does. But it does have this killer animation. You just go, whoo, and you throw your hands up in the air. Alright, so I'm going to put the sand staff back in here for safekeeping, because I have all of these staffs that I will showcase in the end of the video. Then we have this freaking killer, I think this is the earth staff. Alright, but yeah, this will require 4 hold up, reinforced deep slate, right? Reinforced deep slate. But you may be asking, Dark, we can't craft reinforced deep slate, and it's unbreakable. How the hell do we get it? There is a crafting recipe that this add-on provides, and you need 1 basalt, 1 stone, 1 granite, 1 diorite, 1 andesite, 1 blackstone, 1 deep slate, and 1 dripstone, and then tough. And then you just go into the crafting table like so, and you can craft reinforced deep slate. So it finally gives a use. You just need every stone type in the world, and ooh, rain. We love the rain. Alright. So with that, you need 4 reinforced deep slate, some pointed dripstone, which is easy, and then, oh, the heart of the sea. God dang, it's thundering. What the heck? That might come in handy for a wand we're coming up to right now. And then you just get your basic wand, you plop that in there, you do that, you see the little magical forge do a little dance, and then you get the Earth Staff. And the Earth Staff has a very cool ability, very cool indeed. Let me stop this lightning real fast because it's coming down. Alright. But the ability is you raise stalagmites from the ground. So this is good in PvP situation. Let's say you're getting jumped by a bunch of evil comrades, and you can just be like, get off me, bang, stalagmites. These will cause area effect damage that will damage everyone. I don't know how much, we will test it out in the end. Then we get over to the water staff, which is cool as hell. This will require 4 water buckets. Very easy, very nice. And some prismatic shards. Or not prismatic, but prismarine shards. And then the heart of the sea. Big ocean vibes giving off by this crystal. The water core. I don't know why I keep calling them crystals. Then we get the basic staff. We plop it in here by a right click. And then we plop the core in here by another right click. And then, I mean a left click. It's been left this whole time. I'm just dyslexic. Apologies. Then you punch it. And then, bing, bada, boom, you get the water staff. Very cool animation indeed. You just see an orb. And the water staff has a cool ability to knock your enemies back in a wave formation. Let me show you guys real fast. So this wave will continue on, knocking back all your enemies up to a certain point. Let's say there is a group of zombies in front of you, and you're like struggling a little bit. You can go boom, and it will knock all the zombies back, causing them damage too. It just won't knock them back, because that would be kind of useless. Then we just plop that in there, nice, safe and sound, and then we get to the poison staff. This is a little harder, because this one requires potion, and specific potions at that. You're gonna need 4 basic potions of poison. You get this by putting a water bottle in a brewing stand, then you brew that with netherwort. Then you go with the netherwort, and then after you get an awkward potion, you put a spider eye in there, brewing the potion of poison. Then it's the same process, but then you have to put glowstone, then you'll get a poison 2 bottle, and then you put that in that. Instead of instead of redstone to make it longer, you just put glowstone after. And then you put gunpowder to make it a splash potion. So you need 4 poison potions, and then you need some splash potions of poison. Tongue twisters. And then you just go into the magical crafting table, and you craft yourself a poison core. And you just get your basic staff, you go over to your magical forge, you just plop that in there by a quick left click, and then you plop the crystal in there by a quick left click, and then bing bada boom, you have your poison staff. This is the first staff that actually shoots out an orb. You shoot out an orb, and this orb will poison nearby enemies, but quick heads up, this can poison you too, so try to keep it from a distance. Don't try to use it close up, because you will get poisoned, and this is a very powerful poison. This is, hold up, I'm trying to find my poison key. I think this is fatal poison too. I don't want to test it though, I don't want to die. Alright. But keeps your wits about you. Don't splash that too close. Then we go to the amethyst crystal. In my personal opinion, the amethyst crystal is the coolest crystal. And for this one, you need some amethyst crystals, logically. And you can get amethyst crystals by just going to a crystal geos and mining the crystals with a silk touch pickaxe. And that's how you get the amethyst crystals. So you're gonna need silk touch for this one. 4 obsidian and the heart of the sea. You just go in here, craft it like so, get yourself a basic staff, plop it in there, plop that in there, see the jiggle, and then bing bada boom, we have the amethyst staff. This one's cool, because ready? Boom. Yes. The sweet sound effects and the piercing freaking amethyst line. So this one's super cool. I really enjoyed that one. I'm super excited to fight some enemies with it near the end. Then we have the ice staff. The ice staff, alright? And to craft the ice staff, you need some ice. So it's gonna come in handy to just have a silk touch pickaxe, because you're gonna mine the amethyst for the amethyst staff, and then you're gonna mine the ice for the ice staff. So you need 4 normal ice, and then you need packed ice. So you need to travel to an iceberg biome, or I think you can craft it by having some ice. Let me check it real fast. Well, I can check it, but I'm pretty sure you just have 4 ice, no, like not a 9 ice, and you put that in a grid, and then you can get some packed ice. So yeah, that's how you get packed ice, and then you just put it in the array. You get 4 normal ice for the core, and each corner normal ice, and like in an X formation, packed ice, and in the middle, the heart of the sea, and then boom, you get the ice core, and then you get the staff, and then you go boom, and then you see the jiggle, and then it starts raining again because it loves to rain. You punch it, and then you get the ice staff. The ice staff, another projectile. You just shoot it. You just shoot it. You do a little animation like go forth, ice ball. This one gives your enemy slowness, and it hits. It hits hard, guys. Be careful. It hits hella hard, alright? Don't accidentally hit yourself with it, alright? With all the projectiles, just make sure they're getting launched far away, not up close, okay? Then we get the wind staff. The wind staff looks cool, guys. Alright? When I say it looks cool, because it takes the most hated mobs like drop, which is Phantom Membrane, which doesn't get enough use as it is. Then we take feathers, and then we take a Heart of the Sea. We combine that in the crafting table like so. And then you get a wind core, and then you get this. And the reason this is such a cool staff, just to look at, is it makes me feel like Aang from Avatar. Because, first of all, this is just cool. Look, it looks like I'm holding a tornado, which is just cool. But instead of launching a projectile or giving a wave, it just knocks back your enemy. And you do a cool animation like, get off me, whoosh. And it's just so clean, guys. It does, you can see, knocks them back pretty far. And it's just so nice. I'll show it off in the end of the video. And then we get the fire staff. And this one is as easy as pie. Just go into the nether and farm a hell lot of blazes. You're gonna need 8 blaze rods for this one. Nice and simple on the heart of the sea. You just go in here and you can make a fire core. And then you just get your staff. And this one is another projectile one. This one launches fire and leaves fire on the ground. I'm not gonna be testing this out on myself because I will die. But you can see just leaves a big fire, just like a big fire, and it will eventually go away by itself, unless it's on netherrack, but you can see it goes a far way. It has cool ass particles. What's not to love about this? And then we go here, and then we go into the summoners things. This is cool. We have 2 more elemental staffs, but those are over there because they're weird. But these are the summoner things. This, you need a wither skull, 4 bones, and some coal, and this will give you the wither summoning core, I think, right? Yeah, wither skeleton core. Alright, this one is cool because you would think, oh, they're gonna attack you, right? This is just gonna spawn wither skeletons, but why would I spawn wither skeletons? Because they're just gonna beat my ass. Well, first of all, this staff looks hella cool. This staff looks hella cool. But, not only that, but it will summon wither skeletons, but these wither skeletons are your friends. I get to finally hang out with my own kind, guys. Look, just me and my boys hanging out. It will spawn a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wither skeletons, I think. Yeah, 5 wither skeletons. And then, of course, they will disappear after a while, so they're not here forever. They're just here to say hi. And they will, of course, attack any other mobs, even their own kind. So if you're fighting a bunch of withers and you want to even the odds, then you can easily summon a bunch of wither skeletons. And then we get to the skeleton core, which takes 4 bones and a skeleton skull. By the way, if you don't know how to get normal mob skull, you need a charge creeper to explode the respective mob. So if you want to get a skeleton skull in survival, you can go to an ancient city, or you can go get a charge creeper to blow up a skeleton, and upon their death, just like how creepers will drop music disc when a skeleton kills them, a skeleton would drop its skull when a charged creeper blows it up. So, alright. So, just a quick, like, heads up. So then you just need your four bones and your skeleton skull. Plop your staff in there, same as the other ones. Just watch this forge dance, and then you can get some skeletons. I like the skeleton staff because, one, range attackers. You'll get your 5 skeletons, they will shoot your enemies, they will mess them up, you'll just vibe here, let the skeletons do all the heavy lifting, and in a few minutes they will disappear if they don't kill anything. See, they will just go back into the ground. Then you'll get your zombie staff or your zombie core, which is just easy as pie. 4 rotten flesh. The main drawbacks of this is, to be honest, is getting the skulls. The easiest skull to get is the wither skull because they just drop naturally. But the rest of these are going to require a charge creeper, so just be aware of that. But one of these staff is going to make getting charge creepers a literal breeze, so I'll show that to you in a minute. But yeah. Then you just get a zombie core by just getting 4 rotten flesh and a zombie head. Getting your basic staff, plopping that in there, getting that and getting that going, and then bing bada boom, a zombie core for you. Alright. Then you get your zombie core, and like the skeleton core, and like the wither skeleton core, you can raise the dead! There we go, you get your 5 zombies. These guys will fight for you non-stop, protect you from enemies, but clearly they have the same health as a zombie, so they'll die pretty fast. If you're putting them to fight a freaking... I like how their heads just stayed. You see how their head just stayed big? That was cool. And then we have the creeper one. In my opinion, this is cool as hell because I will show you later on in the video. But this one is unique in the way of you would hesitate to make a creeper core because you would think, oh, it's gonna spawn creepers. So even if they don't attack me, they're gonna blow up the ground, right? No, no, no. The friendly creepers do not explode the ground. They will go nearby your enemy and just explode, but they will leave no hole. Even if mob griefing's on, these creepers will not explode in the traditional sense of griefing the landscape. They will just explode like mob griefing was off, and then they disappear a little bit faster though. So keep that in mind. And then we go back to the elemental staff. This one's weird. It reminds me of Rick and Morty just a tiny bit. By the acid staff. You need 4 magma cream for this, 2 slime balls, 2 slime blocks, and the heart of the sea to make the acid core. You just get that. You get your normal basic staff crafted by 2 iron ingots and 1 stick in the middle, and then bing, and then boom, and then you see the forge dance, and then you get your acid staff. The reason this reminds me of Rick and Morty is because tell me this doesn't look like Rick and Morty portal right here. Tell me this doesn't look like I just used a portal gun. It will spawn an acid thing on the ground that doesn't stay for too long, but anything that walks upon it will get damaged by acid. So just watch your step when you're fighting someone with the acid staff. And then we get the lightning staff. This one will make getting charged creepers an absolute breeze. So if you want to be a necromancer and you want to have all these staffs, I would recommend getting the lightning staff first. But this one comes different than any other staff because not only does it take 4 gold blocks and 4 lightning rods and the heart of the sea, but to get the thunder core, but if you go over here and you try to do this while it's not thundering, it will say no, you can't do this. It needs to be a thunderstorm. But let's say it is a thunderstorm. Ooh, the sky is getting dark. Zeus is pissed. Alright, so we must quickly, bing bada boom, make us a lightning staff. And punch that real fast, and then we will have the power of Zeus. Lightning everywhere. It doesn't have that far of a range. Keep that in mind. It's about 5 blocks. Your range is 5 blocks given any direction, which kind of makes it lame. But still, you can summon lightning, and it's not only during a thunderstorm, of course. It can be the clearest of days, the sunniest of days, but still, lightning will come, which is cool, which will make it like literally the easiest thing to get charged creepers to help you get your other staffs. your summoning staves. But yeah, you just put that back in there, and then we get to the armor cores, which is super cool because these guys aren't for staves, these guys are for equipment. So this one is the stealth armor core for the stealth armor. So you just simply get 4 pop chorus fruits, which is end game type thing because you need to go to the end to get them, and then you need to smelt normal chorus fruit to get popped variants. You need an invisibility potion. This one you need invisibility potion. Then you need to put a redstone in that to make a long duration invisibility potion. Then you need to put gunpowder to make a splash potion. But you just get that easy as pie, and then you go here, and then you can easily craft a stealth core, which is super cool. And I'll show you the stealth armor. And on the other hand, you can craft yourself a speed core by getting 4 gold ingots, a potion of swiftness, which you get by getting a awkward potion by brewing a nether wart with some water bottles, getting an awkward potion. Then you put sugar in there, getting a speed potion. Then you put redstone in there. No, not redstone, glowstone. You put glowstone in there, getting a speed 2 potion. Then you put gunpowder in there, getting a splash potion of swiftness. Alright, and then you get those, you put that there, and then you can make yourself a speed core to be the fastest man alive. Alright. Or women, we don't discriminate here. And then we go into the armors. I'm gonna show you how to craft each and every one of these armor sets. You're gonna need a lot of pop course fruit for the stealth armor. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And you get to craft your stealth armor. Just put pop course fruit in a helmet formation, and then you get the stealth helmet. Boom. I get a nice little hood. Of course, my skin does have a mask, so if your skin doesn't have a mask, it's gonna just darken out your face, so you'll look all mysterious and spooky, but Dark wears a mask already, so it kind of covers the mysterious and, like, dark spookiness. And then you get the freaking chest plate, which requires the stealth core. You will need the stealth core for the chest plate, alright? So you're just gonna need 8 pop course fruits, or 7 pops course fruits, sorry. You're just gonna put it in a chest plate formation, but with the stealth core in the middle to get the stealth cloak. Of course, this one's super cool because it gives you a cape, but not a cape because it doesn't move, but it looks like a cape, and it makes you look hella nice. Alright. And then you get into the pants, pop course fruits, in a pants formation. You're gonna need 7 for this one too, and then you're just gonna go boom. You get the stealth leggings, put them on. You looking hella purple, my friend, hella purple indeed. Then you get the boots. You put these pop course fruit again. You're gonna have to make a farm of this, alright? And then bing bada boom, you have the full stealth armor set. This is how it's gonna look on you. This doesn't show up, the black part doesn't show up on me because the mask, but this is how you're gonna look on a normal skin. But the great thing about a stealth armor set is when you have it fully equipped, you can go invisible. No particles, no nothing. Just pure invisibility. Of course, this will run out and it will give like a purple fog effect. But of course, this will run out, but you will be completely invisible for a while. No particle effect. So you can sneak around without anyone knowing, and then you'll just pop back into existence. But let's say you want to go back invisible, just crouch and bang, you're a phantom, alright? But let's take the armor. This won't work if you don't have the full armor set. You have to have the full armor set equipped. And if you do go invisible, the minute you take the armor set back off, you will like pop back into existence. So that's just a pre-warning. Don't take the armor set off. But let me just plop this armor in here. And then we go to the speed armor set, which is cool as hell. So let's say you like to live fast. You get the speed armor by taking 3 gold ingots. I forgot to put choker boxes in here, so I'm just going to plop them off the armor set. But you need 3 iron ingots and 2 gold ingots to make the speed helmet, which is super cool because it gets rid of my hat, but it's not a helmet, more like neck guards, like a scarf almost. Then you need your 2 iron ingots, your 2 gold ingots. No, scratch that. 3 iron ingots. Then you need your 2 flint, which is finally another use for flint, thank God. And then we need our speed core to make our speed chest plate. We plop that on. We're looking a little bit like Godspeed, which is super cool. Then for the leggings, we're gonna get rather expensive in the house. If gold and iron wasn't expensive enough, we need 4 flint and some obsidian, which is hella expensive because you're gonna already need a diamond pickaxe. You put that in a legging type structure, and then you get the speed leggings. And then, and then you finally just get 2 flint and 2 more obsidian. Put that in a boot-like structure, and then you get the speed boots. And these guys are cool because let's say I'm walking and then some people chase me. Guess what? I'm too fast for these boys. Zoom, and it will lead a cool like smoke trail behind you, really making you feel like you're the fastest man alive the minute you sprint. And as I can see, it doesn't affect your hunger, so your hunger won't go down any faster. So that's also super cool, but you will run hella fast. Plus, the smoke particles just look so cool and really does make me feel like I am going super fast. I wish normal Minecraft would do this. It makes me feel like the road runner. And then we just take this armor off. We put it in this chest. Because in this chest, in here, we're going to finally test out all the magic wands. Very easy, very fine. On some unknown zombies. I'm going to put the speed leggings on and the speed helmet because this is my favorite armor set. I like the stealth armor set, but it's not really useful for mobs, you know? And we're gonna start off with the summoning staff and then work our way to the elemental staffs. And I know a bunch of you people have been probably like eyes twitching because my health has been so low. Don't worry, I have some food. It's gonna go up. And I'm gonna just pop a golden apple to help that process go a little faster. Alright, we're gonna spawn some Huskin. Oh no, a army of zombies. We got the child support running after me, but not so fast. Wither skeletons, attack! Protect me! And of course, the wither skeleton will inflict wither on any enemy, and they made simple, quick work of all those husks, and then they're just gonna go bye-bye. By the way, none of these wands have durabilities. I like how their heads just go big. Again, none of these wands have durability, so they will last forever and ever. Alright? Then we just quickly go over here, and then bing bada boom, another husk. They want payback. And then I summon in my creeper friends. This one will hurt you. Wait, what? I guess they do damage to the ground. Keep that in mind, guys. They do damage the ground. No, my nice showcase area. I guess I must have had mob griefing off. Okay, good. They disappeared. Even if there's enemies around. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest crafting the creeper staff anymore because this area's gone. But this is all to my plan because I have a rotten flesh hole now. Yes. And the creeper staff, you can go down there too. You're not helpful at all. Alright. So, again, don't craft the creeper staff. I gave you guys misinformation. Creepers do cause damage. I guess when I was testing this, it wasn't for some reason, but they do cause damage to the ground. Another husk army. Zombies this time. Zombie on zombie crime. You hate to see it, but it has to be done. These zombies are messing up. An interesting fact, your zombies can spawn with armor, which I didn't know. Our zombies are getting wrecked though. Oh no. Again, I'll give you a second chance, but these zombies can spawn with gold armor or iron armor, which is super cool. The second round around, these guys stood no chance. My zombies made short work of them. And then it's time to throw some things in the rotten pit hole. Alright, the rotten flesh hole. And then we're just gonna get this, and then we're gonna we're gonna spawn in more husks to use the sand staff. The sand staff does a super cool animation, and this staff slows down your enemy, but not only slows down your enemy, but they're falling down in the ocean. Alright. Uh, they spawn sand above them and causes a little damage. And this has a super fast cooldown, so you can literally just spam them and instantly make them slow and just kill them with just falling sand, which is awesome. I love how it looks, and I love how just spawn sands above their head. It's just awesome. It's just amazing staff. Then we get more husk. We get the wind staff. The wind staff knocks them back. It does a little damage and knocks them back. So if they're too close, back up, boys. Back up. You can look, but you can't touch, alright? I actually want to see something here in a second, so I'm gonna just take the stealth armor off real fast. Not the stealth armor. I'm gonna take the speed armor off. Hold up. I guess I'm gonna have to use my other staff for these two. The amethyst staff. Go amethyst shards. And these guys will make short work of any enemies going your way. But I want to test if the stealth armor can hide you from mobs. Alright. So let's say we have a bunch of zombies after us. We have to go invisible. Boom. Will they still see us? They will still see us. Maybe it was because I was holding something, but boom. They still saw us. And the minute you take damage with the stealth armor on, you will go instantly uninvisible. So let me see if this will work. Will they still see me? Look like they do. Oof. Let me just handle them real quick with my amethyst staff. Oh, wait, no. They lose you. Oh, so if they're already aggro to you, they're gonna know you're there. But if they're not aggro, or you hit them with a staff, they will completely lose you. So you can't hide from mobs using the stealth armor. Alright? Let's try out the acid staff, because it's looking like the amethyst staff just isn't doing the job with these mobs. And let's do it. Acid staff. Of course, the acid staff is gonna slow them down while they're in the acid, and it's gonna cause, like, damage. It's sadly not gonna poison them, which I thought it would do, but it does stick around for a while, like a second or two, and it does deal a little bit of damage. But not enough, so let's finish them off with the earth staff. Earthquake these boys. Clearly the dripstone does do damage. God damn, this dripstone does do damage. But it does take some reinforced deep slate, so I was hoping it would pack a punch. Alright. So we're gonna swap back over to the freaking, speed armor. The speed armor and the stealth armor do have durabilities, so don't think they're gonna last forever, guys. Alright? And then we have the freaking last 4 wands of the showcase, alright? We have the water wand, which is super cool. I'll show it off right now. Husk, meet a wave. And of course the wave will attack them. And weirdly enough, it seems like the wave itself is an entity. So it will like follow the wave and try to attack the wave. And out of all the wands, this is the best for crowd control. It makes a nice little wave effect. But this is the best for crowd control, in my opinion. So if you have a horde of zombies, let's say an absolute horde of zombies, just use the wave and just knock them all back. So this is the best for if you're going into like a big fight or a war with your zombies, or you're having a raid or a horde attack on your village. Just get the water wand, because it can literally just make quick work of any needed zombies. By the way, the water will hurt you, so try to stay behind the wand or completely still, because if you walk with the wave, it will hurt you. So keep that in mind, alright? But that was a water wand, one of the best wands out here. Then, for this one, we're gonna spawn in some zombies, but not after we munch on our exotic golden apples. There's a bunch of zombies on your corner. Don't worry, fire time. Of course, you can also damage them by just... I love the speed armor. It makes this so easy. You can just damage them by hitting them, of course. But it's much better to just set the ground on fire and watch them burn. So yeah, just burn. Yes. Crispy rotten flesh to go into the rotten flesh hole. In the rotten flesh hole. Alright. Again, the wand has a cool animation. Really like all the wands. The wands in this mod, and everything in this add-on, I mean, is just beautifully crafted. I really love the armor. I really like the wand. One of the best add-ons out here. And then we get the rain. Alright. But yeah, then we move on to the ice staff. Go ice! This one you have to aim your shots, but it looks like it does like a splash damage. Almost like a shotgun. So if it hits the ground, it will splash. It will do splash damage. And of course, it will slow down your enemies, helping you deal with those pesky baby zombies. Oh, huh, that's interesting. So if I'm slow, my speed won't kick in. My speed will be negated. So if you're fighting someone with speed armor, use the ice staff to slow them down so you can get in with those combos. Nice. Alright. And then we get to the poison staff and the thunder staff. So, zombie horde's back. Then you get your poison staff. You poison the zombies. I didn't think that was gonna work, but that's surprising. So it is a fatal poison. So this poison will kill your enemies. Yeah, it does kill things. So this is awesome. So if you're in a PvP situation or a PvE situation, the poison staff looking like it's the way to go. It of course poisons yourself, so that's its little drawback, but I'm not gonna lie, right now this is looking like the best like way to handle like PvP slash PvE situations, because it will poison any mob in the game, even if they're undead, because it gives them a special kind of fatal poison, which is awesome, because normally zombies won't be poisoned because they're undead. It will work like regeneration, but with the poison staff, that isn't the case. You just poison them, and the poison staff makes quick work of most zombies. I'm not gonna lie. And then we have more for the rotten flesh holes. Get in the hole. And then finally, guys, we get our final staff. The great, the mighty thunder staff has nice little thunder particles. This is, of course, I don't think this would be that useful in PvP. I think this is more a easier way to get charged creepers, or like change things into something else. Because if you strike a villager with a lightning rod, you can turn it into a witch. Of course, it's super good in PvP because it is lightning all the same. Let me see how much damage it does to me. I have, of course, resistance. Let me have that resistance go away. Let me do slash effects, cool self, and then we can go clear, and then we just go here, and then strike myself with lightning. It does about 2.5 hearts plus fire, but I am wearing the freaking, what you call it, speed armor, so that may explain it. But again, I would go with the poison staff for PvP and PvE situation. I would have the lightning staff mainly for if I want to like make something like a charge creeper so I can get the summoning staff. But still, the lightning staff is pretty good. It makes short works of these zombies, which is awesome. And then finally, more rotten flesh for the rotten flesh pits. If you had to tell me which is my favorite aesthetically staff, it would be the amethyst staff. The most effective for crowd control would be the water staff. And the best for PvP would be the poison staff and the ice staff, in my personal opinion. Because if you get the ice staff, you can slow down your enemy, and if you get the poison staff, you can poison your enemies. But the two most best one for crowd control, water staff 100%, and the most appealing has to be the amethyst staff or the lightning staff, which both have cool animation, or the wind staff, can leave that out. And the summoning staffs are cool, but it's just like the fact that your mobs go away in such a short time span really kills this, what you call it, staff for me. But let's just sacrifice a little bit more and we fall into the ocean. Alright. Well, guys, that's the showcase for you guys. I hope everyone enjoyed the showcase. Again, this amazing add-on was brought to us by the amazing, fantastic Hamming22. And as I swim away from this drown, don't forget you can download this amazing add-on off the website linked in the description. If you like my content, check me out on Twitch. I stream each and every day. The link is also there. And then special thank you to my amazing girlfriend who made the thumbnail you clicked on this video for. The amazing thumbnail was made by Smiley. And like always, guys, stay cool, stay safe, stay awesome, and let's watch the sunset together. I'll see you guys all in the next one, and peace out, and bye. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful time, and don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. See you guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.